So we're going to do some sharpening of some Bandage scissors tonight, and we're going to test them first on tape. And you can see this pair here will not cut through the tape. This one's not too bad. It kind of catches a little bit, so we've got to sharpen them. But the first thing we're going to do is kind of clean them up on the wheel. Hey Warrior, thanks for joining me tonight. Thought I would do this live. These came in from a lady in a ranch in New Mexico. Wow. She saw one of my YouTube videos and decided to send them to me. I'm like, well, send them to me. I'll sharpen them. I'm just kind of cleaning them up on the wheel. They're pretty nasty. So who knows what she uses these for at the ranch. So I'm just kind of buffing them up a little bit on the wheel before I sharpen them. I soaked them in my ultrasonic cleaner for a little while. Just get all the schmuck off of them. So they're pretty clean now. Get that out of the way. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I tried to cut some tape with these. I try to test them on the same stuff that they're going to use. You can see they won't cut that tape at all. This one's not as bad. It kind of catches a little bit, but right there, it's rough. It's kind of hard to cut that tape. I guess this is bandage tape. I had a couple rolls of it. I've tested it other scissors before. I have a couple of veterinarians, and I have an orthopedic surgeon, believe it or not. So we're going to move the camera here. I need better equipment. Carol Ann, she said hi and bye. So there we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is, it's cocktail time also. Move some lights over here. They're not chewed up or anything. And basically these are flat angles. So I like to take the Sharpie and go across the edge so I can see when I do my scratch test. So that's that one. This one's chewed up. And I got a feeling my dog is getting ready to go crazy. If the dog starts barking, I apologize. Can y'all hear me okay? Is the sound coming over? Okay, great. I actually have the mic on this time. So I don't know what the edge angle is. It's pretty close to 0, I know that. So I'm starting off at 10 degrees. And I'm going to do a little scratch test. Wow, look, it felt pretty good. Look at that. So it's 10 degrees. So we can go with it. And don't ask me why I do 3 passes. I just do. Just have it. So we've got a nice, I got a burr all the way across it. It's very clean from the back to the tip. So that's good. I'm done with that one. I am going to use the honing wheel. I'm sorry, I'm going to move this over a little bit so y'all can see the honing side of it. This is terrible. So there we go. We got one side of it done. This is going to be a short live session tonight. Looks real good. And I've got a burr. I can feel the burr all the way across the blade, and that's what I want. So let's see if it's 10 degrees on the other blade. Uh-oh, the other dog came out. So this was not 10 degrees. Can you see that? You still see some black. Hey JC, thanks for coming in again tonight. So that's 5 degrees on this one. I kind of left it off at the end there. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do 3 more passes. And I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. That looks real good. Thank you very much. So let's feel if I have a burr. I really don't have much of a burr. Maybe back there. Let's do a couple more passes. And it looks odd. I see a damaged edge here. I see a little line. Y'all can't see that, but there's a little line right here in the middle of this. So I don't have a burr all the way across. I don't have a flat plane. I'm just giving it a little extra pressure to get rid of that line. And I got rid of most of it. Got just a little bit on it. One more pass. And I think it's good, and we'll try them. That's all I'm going to do. Let's go to the honing wheel. Got it. All right. So I like to take a little piece of leather and remove that burr. Feels pretty good. Little alcohol, little Scotch-Brite pad. See how they feel. Feel pretty good. Where's my towel? So it feels pretty good. All right, where's my tape? I lost my tape. Let's see if it cuts the tape now. And I hope it doesn't make a liar out of me here live. Oh man, look at that. That's just wonderful. So she'll be happy with those. So there's one pair sharpened. So here's the other pair. Let's clean up our mess here. So we're going to assume the angle's the same. You know, I'm not really sure. I mean, I do a lot. I mean, the only thing that changes on as the belt wears is that it takes longer to get it done. So I'm never in a hurry to sharpen knives. I'm never in a hurry to do anything. So, man, who knows? I don't know. I've never tracked that. I don't know how long I get out of them. I use them a long time. The Cubitron lasts the longest. The Trizacs seem to wear out the fastest. Does that make sense? Because I'll use a 120 Cubitron, even if it's worn down. The only time I change the Cubitron out is when my meat market brings me 50 or 60 knives at a time, and I need to get those, get the angle on those really fast. Shane, I mean, you can shave your arm. If it shaves hair on your arm, that's a pretty sharp knife. You know, some guys use these best testers and things like that. I don't have time for that. I mean, I do too many knives every day, and I've never had anybody complain about the sharpness of a knife. Yeah, the Cubitrons are a ceramic thing, mixture, and the Trizacs are aluminum oxide and some kind of composite material. I don't know how 3M makes it. You can go to 3M's website and they'll tell you everything about both of those. I think those are the best belts out there. So same thing, I didn't get a burr on this one. I'm gonna do 3 more passes, looks good. Okay, I got a burr now. I mean, the Cubitrons and the Trizacs are 3 times as expensive as your belts as you get at Home Depot and Lowe's and those kind of places, but they last a lot longer. They don't heat up the blades. You know, some guys like them, some guys don't. Everybody's got an opinion on how to sharpen something. However you do it is probably fine. As long as you're not... The customer is the ultimate judge of this. If you got repeat business and people keep coming back to you, you're doing a good job. You know, I don't know. Somebody else asked me that question the other day. I've never used those Norax belts. I kind of got hooked into the Trizac early on and have stuck with them. I have no idea. All right, a little bit more. I don't have much of a burr, but I think they're going to cut fine. Maybe I'm worrying about too much of a burr. All right, here we go. A little alcohol. A lady watched one of my YouTube videos. She's in New Mexico. She lives on a ranch in New Mexico. She saw one of my YouTube videos, texted me, and sent me these 2 pairs of scissors to sharpen. So YouTube works. All right, let me see what Shane is saying here. Sometimes can get in here and mess around with. Yeah, I mean, you can do it on stones. There's no problem. Oh, look at that. That just cuts wonderfully. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not in the camera there. This just cuts like butter now. Oh, that is so good. So I always try to test on the same material that the people are using, whatever tool is. So somebody was asking about how sharp is sharp. I mean, this is sharp. I mean, at the beginning of this, it would not cut this tape. This, I guess you call this sports tape, first aid tape or whatever it is. Yeah, it came out really good. So I'm pretty happy with the results here. So 2 pairs. How long did this take me? We've done 15 minutes in this video. I charged $10 per pair. So I made $20 in 15 minutes. And I mean, that's good. She had no problem. She texted me and said, how much you charge? I said, $10 per pair plus return shipping. She paid the shipping here. She paid $11.20 shipping from New Mexico to League City, Texas. Shane, don't get a bench grinder. Get a work sharp. I don't know. Let me see if I can get it. So you guys are on here. If you want something to really lightweight to sharpen just for yourself, let's do a video on that. Let's keep going here. I've got a $1,000 sharpening machine over here to my left, but one of my favorite little sharpening machines is this one. This is from Work Sharp. It's called the Ken Onion Elite Edition. And go to Work Sharp and look at it. I'm going to move stuff out of the way here. I got too many things hooked up. But if you want a great little sharpener, if you're just going to do this for your own tools, the Work Sharp works great. It's not heavy enough for commercial use. I mean, I do, you know, a couple hundred knives every week. And yeah, I know there are people using this for commercial. It's a great little machine. I've had it, I don't know, I haven't had it a year yet. I had to buy one. I saw the YouTube videos on it, and I thought, you know what, this is perfect to carry around just to do a few knives. And I put a foot pedal on it. I'm going to move the camera real quick. Hold on one second. I didn't like the trigger. The on and off trigger is right here. And it's got a lock, and to lock it in place, you have to do that. There's a little button. There's a button on the side. Here's the trigger, and there's the lock button. I didn't like that. I want it to be a little faster than that. And so I put a foot pedal on it. I'm going to move the camera real quick. I got this foot pedal down here. On and off pedal from Harbor Freight, and I hooked it up to it. Man, it works great for this little machine. I'm sorry I jacked up the camera. I need help with video production. So I'm going to do a knife real quick. Let me find a little knife to do. Here's a cheapy pocket knife. And I don't have a kitchen knife out here. I can get one real quick. I got one on the shelf over here. It will sharpen. Let me fix this camera before it falls. 338 people watching out there. Tell me where you're watching from. The new edition, you got that one? That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that one yet. I guess I have seen a couple of them. So here's just a little cheap knife. It's kind of butchered up. This is just a cheap Chinese knife. I don't even know where I got it from. Who knows? Let's clean it first. I use it for opening Amazon packages. So here we go. So I've got the 120 Cubitron on there. Let me set the angle. I got the angle a little too high. I did an axe with this the other day. So you can adjust the angle on it right there. I'm going to do it about 18 degrees. Oh, I got the belt on it. That's why I'm having a problem here. So there's 20. That's about 18 right there. And you tighten it up. Hey, the dog's getting ready to bark. I'm sorry. She sees something outside. Philadelphia. Stop. Hey, quiet. Hey. Okay, the other one's coming out right now. We're getting ready to have a dog barking contest here. Jupiter, Florida. Hey, man, a buddy of mine lives in Jupiter, Florida. He's a big sharpener down there. You know John Kuipers? He's a sharpening teacher in Jupiter, Florida. Wicked Sharp Shears. If you don't know him, you need to find him. So all you do is you go parallel. That's how fast this little machine is. I've got a burr already. That's 2 passes. Then you go to the next belt. That was 120. We're going to go to 200. Yeah, you like John. John's a good guy. If you want to learn how to sharpen hair shears, he is the guy in this country to do it. That was 200. We're going to go to 600. West Virginia. Cody, thanks for watching. Another pass. That burr is just flipping over. And then I go to the leather strop. And there's cars going by, dogs barking. A little compound. Y'all can't see it, but that burr just flipped right over. Thanks, Tyler. Yeah, you were talking about that the other day. I'd like to see one of those belts. I wonder if do they make 1x30s? So you see how easy that was. Basically, my hands are free to do this with that foot pedal on the work sharp. So Shane, if you're looking for something just to sharpen knives for yourself, this is the machine to get. I mean, it's not for a commercial knife sharpener like I am. I sharpen a lot of knives every week. Let's do a kitchen knife. So here is I think this is a 10-inch giant chef knife. Well, the 1x18 would be good. What do I use to sharpen? I use the large machine that I have is behind me. It's an AMK 75. It's about a $1,000 sharpening machine. Yeah, I may have to check that out. Yeah, I got these from some guy down in Florida, as a matter of fact. I was selling these at a farmer's market, so I still have a couple of them left here in the shop. It's commercial grade. I don't know. We'll sharpen it though. Let's do it. So even this little work sharp will even work really good. Y'all can't see it, but that burr came right up. Well, I kicked the pedal under the bench. Keep your belts handy. Hey, please subscribe to my channel. It does help our little business grow down here in Southeast Texas. I've increased since doing the YouTube videos, I've increased my mail-in sharpening dramatically. I've gotten stuff from all over the country. Hey man, I was watching your live stream earlier doing those set of knives. I like that machine that you have there, Zorro. I had to break away to get ready to do this. Sonny, for knives I charge, like a pocket knife is $5 to sharpen, and like a chef knife is $1 an inch So this is a 10-inch knife. I would charge a maximum of $8 for that. I mean, different guys charge different things. I'm not a mobile sharpener. I work out of my home, so everybody's got to bring the knives to me. I have done the Microtech knives. 10-inch chef knife would still be $8. I know that's cheap. I met a guy in Reno. I know you're in California. You're in North Hollywood, California. You can get that kind of money in California. I'm in Southeast Texas. That would be a little high in Texas. I mean, there are guys doing that, but I just stick to my price. I haven't raised my prices in 10 years, and I've got more business than I really want. So any other questions? I'm going to have to go. I want to watch that fight tonight. Yeah, Zorro, enjoy your channel. Subscribe to you on Instagram also. So you can see how fast this works. Forgot who was asking the question about this, about the sharpener. Let me go back and Shane. Shane, did I answer your questions about this particular sharpener? This video was originally about sharpening these on the Work Sharp. Thanks, JC. Hey, look up John Kuiper's down there in Jupiter, Florida. Man, I love Jupiter, Florida. It was a beautiful town. Doesn't Tiger Woods live in Jupiter, Florida? Somebody asked something about hair shears. Have you ever sharpened hair clippers? Yes. Yes, Joel. Joel, hang on. Joel, look at my channel. I've got these to do in the morning. I'm not going to do them tonight, but yes, I do clipper blades. I probably do about 100 clipper blades per week, most of them for dog groomers, a few barbers. Thanks, Warrior. Have a good night, too. Who's going to watch the fight tonight? I want to see Mike Tyson. Does he really? I didn't know Michael Jordan lived in Jupiter. I want to see Mike Tyson slap the crap out of that guy. So thanks for watching. And we'll come up with some other things to do on the live streams. And I hope everybody watches. Please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And everybody have a great evening and a great weekend. Take care.